everybody, I'm Bree the Plant Lady.
Hey, I'm Dave.
I'm Aiden.
And today we are getting started on doing some winter cutbacks, specifically perennials like phlox paniculata and chrysanthemums, using our awesome electric still mower that is super easy to use, and yet I never once do it correctly. So I'm going to quickly have David demonstrate what is absolutely displayed right on the handle.
It's right here.
I guess I'm recording this, if nothing else, as a reference to myself the next time I need to use it and you're not home.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me turn the camera around and you can give everybody a tutorial.
Okay.
And when I say everybody, y'all, I mean me, but maybe this will benefit some of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a two-step process. Push and hold and pull the lever.
And just like that,
Just like that.
it turns on.
Yep.
Okay, well, now we get it, right, Aiden?
You get it?
Aiden and I were doing it exactly the opposite.
And you gotta remember to put the battery in the right spot.
Okay, and just for my own reference, the battery goes in the spot here,
The lower one,
not there.
that's for a spare one.
Okay.
And that's like the eco mode thing.
Oh, okay. So either it doesn't matter which way that toggle is.
I think so. I'm not sure.
Okay.
We'll leave it like it is.
We'll leave it like it is. Okay. All right. So now everybody, the bed we're going to start in, and when I say we, I'm using the royal we. I've got Aiden on this. I've got a giant load of computer nonsense to deal with. We're going to start right in here. You can see there's a ton of vetch that needs to be weeded. Ugh. But basically, you're just going to come through, walk behind the mower, and just chop all of this chrysanthemum stalks back to the ground. And that way it all sort of just decomposes in place. And this process is so much faster than cutting this stuff by hand that we started doing this a number of years ago, and now I would never do it any other way. So up here in the shrub order, we have a couple different types of plants to trim back. I was thinking about maybe cutting down this Lespedeza, but it's green all the way to the tips, and I'd rather let this grow. Plus, this is a little woody. I don't think that lawnmower will do it. But over here, we have this native Rudbeckia. We've got this ornamental grass. And then we've got a whole big patch of phlox paniculata that kind of wraps all the way around. So that's ideal for Aiden to mow. We've got some mums along the front of the border. And then with all of that stuff cut back, we'll be able to see some of the ugly things that really do need to be dealt with. And prime on that list are these absolutely awful knockout roses. I hate them. I hate that I ever planted these. I definitely plan to cut these down and remove them. And then with that, we've got the remnants of the worst holly ever introduced to the world. This is actually the reversion of a Carissa holly, Ilex cornuta. And this is, I think, rotundifolia. And it is so thorny. It's everything that you hate about a holly. And it suckers everywhere. I did not plant this, by the way. I inherited this. I've been battling it for 12 years. And, well, I think by removing the knockout roses once and for all, we'll have a better opportunity to dig the roots out of the Ilex cornuta. We've got another knockout over here. I mean, they really don't perform well. They are in year 12. But you can see, they're so incredibly thorny. I don't like thorny plants. And then Ilex cornuta is growing all up in it. So it's impossible to really get rid of without getting rid of these knockouts. And to be honest, 12 years in, they aren't knockouts anymore. They barely even bloom and the deer eat them. So what's the point? And though a lot of people will encourage you to wait to do these cutbacks, the bottom line is here in Central North Carolina Zone 7, the plants are starting to break dormancy and start to actively grow. And we've got a lot of bulbs underplanted here. And if we wait, well, we aren't going to be able to do efficient cutbacks at all. So we are in the last day of January doing this practice that a lot of people will encourage you to wait until like late February or March. And the bottom line is that advice just doesn't apply to all regions. And well, this is a prime example. In a colder zone 7, or certainly in a zone 6 and north of there, yeah, you can definitely wait. But for southeastern gardeners, it's not that we might not get cold again. It's just that the plants think that it's time to start growing, and so they are. So we've got to make haste and get these cutbacks accomplished while it's easy to do. Well, just like that.
That was easy.
It was pretty easy. You didn't break a sweat.
Did not.
And I really love this battery operated mower.
I did too.
We started off using a gas mower and it was stronger.
It was.
But it was also harder to operate. It was really hard to start, particularly for me. I can't get tool starts to ever work. Well, I apparently can't get anything to start, which I've proven in this video. But I also love that it's, renewable and, well, it's not like we use it all the time, but it is really handy to have.
It is.
And now all of these cutbacks are done. You can see all of the organic matter is just going to decompose in place. And, well, it gives me an easier opportunity to come in and do a lot of hand weeding. Because, boy, I actually thought that I was kind of keeping up. I'm not at all. Like there's so much weeding to do now that all this stuff is cut down. I can see the truth. Well, I guess that gives me something else to do. Well, please give us a like. Be sure to share with your friends and subscribe to the Breathe the Plant Lady YouTube channel for more practical gardening advice right here from Central North Carolina Zone 7. Thanks so much for watching, everybody.